one concert in Jaffna in Sri Lanka where she sang for around 5 hours. My mother was very particular that her voice has to be perfect because she is accompanying the great MS Amma. My grandfather, T. Sadasivam sir, he was, his life itself was MS Amma. She acted as Narada in a film called Savitri. Those days she got around 50,000 rupees in 1940s. Meera was made in 2 languages, Tamil and Hindi. Tamil, you had that famous song Kaatrinile Varum Geetham. Pandit Nehru attended the Muhurat and he was at the entrance welcoming all the guests. The greatness of my grandmother is she never questioned my grandfather.
The concert, how was the concert preparation? Of course, you have told she used to go early.
Yes.
Before that, she used to plan according to the various situations or she used to decide there itself.
Actually, her concert preparations were done much in advance. Every concert was prepared. She has never sung an unprepared concert, except probably listener request might be there.
Tukadas here and there.
Otherwise, all her concerts used to be planned.
Well prepared.
Well prepared. What she is going to sing, she knows. And my grandfather used to sit with my grandmother and mother and prepare the list. I have been witness to many such occasions when I used to be a silent person just watching. So he used to tell the sequence of songs, and if at all there was anything which she wanted to say or sing, she will tell at that time. My grandfather's decision was final. He was the person who used to decide what she should sing. If you look at her career, maximum number of ragas, if you see, Shankaravarnam would have been her number 1 raga. Kamboji, Kalyani will be 2nd and 3rd. Then there will be Bhairavi, Karahara Priya, among Keeravani. Keeravani is also a raga which she has sung quite a lot. So Shankaravarnam was a raga which my grandfather also liked, and my grandmother also was, when she sang Shankaravarnam, she could literally move the audience to tears, especially when she hits the Panchamam, Tarastai Panchamam. She was 100% the entire audience will applaud. But this concert list, after the Taniyavardhanam, there will be a long list of bhajans, Dasar Padas, then Tirupugar, a lot of other songs. So her post-Taniyavardhanam section used to be as enjoyable as the main section. And in fact, people, the audience used to come for both. None of them used to leave. Entire 3 hours or 4 hours, not one person will leave the hall. Complete control on the audience she'll have.
Those days it was almost a 3 hours concert.
3 hours concert. She has sung 5 hours or 6 hours also. There was one concert in Jaffna in Sri Lanka where she sang for around 5 hours, and she sang 5 ragas. Very heavy. Shankaravarnam, Bhairavi, Kamboji, I think Keeravani, and maybe another one more raga. 5 ragas she sang, and one Ragam Tanam Pallavi. Heavy concert.
The same set of Pakwadyam.
1950s. Venkatrama Shastri was there.
Okay, R.K.
Venkatrama Shastri sir was there. And I think V. Nagarajan sir used to play Mridangam in those days. Oh. Later on, he switched to Ganjira.
Those days, a lot of Vidwans, they used to travel for Ceylon.
Yes,
From
yes,
there
yes.
also the Nadaswaram.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's all Tamil based.
Tamil based,
Island,
correct,
Jaffna
correct.
Island. Only after that LTT incidents, it all became less. But
Then,
now once again they have.
Now again they have started, but for around 25, 30 years, we could not travel to Lanka
Yeah, of course.
due to the issues which were prevailing in Lanka.
So you said it's all prepared concerts. And how your mother, Shimani, Radha Vishwanathan, and MS, but they used to practice regularly.
Yes. Their practice sessions usually used to happen at Kalki Gardens. Apart from Akara Sadhakam, which they used to do in the mornings, my mother was very particular that her voice has to be perfect because she is accompanying the great MS Amma.
Yeah.
At no place should anyone say that you spoiled the concert of MS Amma because somehow both their voices merged very well, like
there's a
milk and
similarity.
sugar. The synergy of both the voices was excellent. And the practice sessions at home, the Vidwans also used to come. Murthy Mama used to come, VVS sir used to be there, Adagiri Swami sir, sometimes Shamangudi Amma used to be there, Veena K.S. Narayana Swami sir, sometimes Mushiri sir. It used to be the house used to reverberate with music from, say, morning 10 o'clock to afternoon 3 o'clock. All top Vidwans used to be there. And
Academic sessions.
academic sessions. So a lot of laughter, lot of music. So I remember VVS sir telling
A lot
me,
of exchanges. Ideas.
VVS sir will say that, when Samangudi Amma teaches your grandmother, when he sings O Rangasai, he will sing like a, Singam, the manly style will come forth. The greatness of your grandmother is, she will take it from Samangudi Mama, but when she sings, she will bring out the feminine in her voice. She will not sing like Samangudi Mama. That is the greatness of your grandmother, he will say.
Adapting to her own style and her voice.
Immediately she will transform, it seems. Just she will listen to him sing. The moment she repeats it, it will be in the feminine voice. I mean, feminine, the beauty of the feminine. Shamudi Amma's singing used to be down, that male, the way he sings Orangasai is different. The way she sings, it will be the same, but the beauty of the feminine will be visible in her voice. And which VVS Mama used to do. He used to say that is extraordinary. Nobody has taught her that. It used to come naturally for her.
I think that adaptability and by birth, that music qualities.
Correct.
And a few of the songs, of course, like Rangapura Vihara, Bhajagovindam, and Maitri Bhajatam, of course, later on.
Yes.
So many of these songs.
Maitri Bhajata Akhilakh Jetri Atmavadeva Paranapi Pashyata Atmavadeva.
It has the stamp of that style of MS.
Very true. That authority of...
authority, yes. Because it shows the confidence.
Yes, very true.
And every time it's the same. 10 out of 10. No 9.5 or 9,
No.
3/4, something like that. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That alignment, the Shruti perfection, Laya,
Yes.
everything.
Hard work used
Of
to
course, as you said, every day she used to practice.
Yes.
Not even one day without that.
No.
The day starts with the music, ends with the music. How you can put the role of your grandfather in the career of MS Amma? I think it's...
Yes. See, actually, for my grandfather, T. Sadasivam sir, he was, his life itself was MS Amma. Like, in those days, if you look at 1930s, 1920s, normally men never used to support their wives a lot.
Yeah.
That was also there. Men generally She used
Actually, they won't allow to sing.
now
or
to sing
dance.
itself. It was opposite. He promoted her his life itself was how to ensure that this voice becomes known worldwide. He worked in that direction tirelessly and ensured that she had the best musicians to accompany her. In those days, if you remember, female musicians, Vidwans did not play.
Like,
That was
even
another.
now there is some.
Even now it
some
is
of
there,
them,
but
yeah,
in those days it was very prominent.
prominent. Yeah.
But my grandfather ensured that he requested Chowdiah sir, and Chowdiah sir, he played for MSMA many concerts, the 1940s. And apart from accompaniments, the career of hers, she acted in 4 films,
Yeah.
and all the films became hits.
One with GNB sir.
GNB sir,
Meera.
that was Meera was through Chittor Nagaya.
Okay. GNB sir.
Meera was the film Shakuntala.
Shakuntala.
And before that was Seva Sadan. Seva Sadan was a film directed by K. Subramaniam sir, who is the father of Padma Vibhushan Padma Subramaniam ji.
Oh.
And he was the person who actually identified my grandmother because he saw her sing at the Mahamaham festival in Kumbakonam when she was around 20 or 22. And he identified her and put her in that movie, Seva Sadan. The very famous song Ma Ramanan in Hindolam was part of that movie.
Oh,
Which was,
GNB Maram.
No, Maram, but was tuned by, Papanasam Sivan.
Oh, yes, Papanas.
Unfortunately, the film was destroyed in a fire. Only the songs remain today.
Oh.
After that particular film, she acted as Narada in a film called Savitri. She acted a male role, Narada. With that money which she got in Narada, the magazine Kalki was launched. I understand in those days she got around 50,000 rupees in 1940s,
Oh.
which was a very huge money.
Maybe 50 crores for
Crores
today.
today. And with that money, the Kalki magazine was launched, in which my grandfather was the managing director and Kalki Krishnamurti, he was the editor. And my grandmother provided the capital. So they are the joint founders of the Kalki magazine.
Even now, Kalki is there.
Kalki is there. It is still continuing. It's almost 85 years old now, the magazine.
You are not into that.
No, my cousins take care.
Okay.
That is my mother's sisters, daughters. They are taking care of the magazine. So grandfather ensured that after Shakuntala, the film Meera was made. Most of the songs which Dilip Kumar Roy, he had taught, those were used for the film Hindi Meera. Meera was made in 2 languages, Tamil and Hindi. Tamil, you had that famous song Kaatrinile Varum Geetam. In Hindi, we had equally beautiful songs composed by Dilip Kumar Roy, original Meera bhajans. And some were written for this purpose by Pandit Narendra Sharma, by Rehna Tayab ji. After this, Meera became an international, a national success. Pandit Nehru attended the Muhurat, and he was at the entrance welcoming all the guests for the Muhurat of Meera, which was in 1947. So we had Rajendra Prasad, Rajaji, Pandit Nehru, Mountbatten, Edwina Mountbatten, the host of others, all the Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, Sarojini Naidu.
It happened in Bombay.
In Delhi.
Delhi.
And it was a mega launch.
Okay.
It's a mega launch. The genius of my grandfather was that after the stupendous success of Meera, he stopped my grandmother from acting in films. She was number one star in those days, musically as well as the Meera became a super hit. A normal person would have said, let us continue in more and more films. With that, he stopped. And the image of Meera as a Bhakti saint, it fitted exactly into the profile of my grandmother. So MS, Bhakti, all became synonymous. And Meera helped a lot in that. And with that image as a Bhakti saint, the Bhakti singer, then, we had Samangudi Mama, Mushrima. She became a pure classical singer after that. Not that she was not classical, but the popularity of cinema combined with her extensive...
Also, she stopped acting.
Stopped acting. And the greatness of my grandmother is she never questioned my grandfather. Maybe some other person might have said, why do you stop me from acting? The moment he said no more films, she also agreed.
That's the trust she had in him.
Complete trust she had in him. And that is why we can say that, my grandfather was, completely responsible for making her an international star beyond comparison.
Yes.
Even without my grandfather, she would have still become a great person, no doubt about it. But there was something in him, in which he could see that this was the person who deserves to be, internationally
Maybe she might have
recognized.
gone to the same status, but he
Channelized her.
and
very
that
beautiful way.
discipline and that the timely acting and everything
actor, using her musical gifts for
gifts
benefit
and corresponding.
See,
I think she might have not done any corresponding.
she never knew anything apart from singing. Whether fixing a concert, what is the remuneration, nothing she will know. She will know that she has to sing. And what all she is required for her as far as singing is concerned, he will ensure that everything is there. In terms of, if they are doing Annamacharya recordings, the best Telugu scholars will come and teach her. I think Kami Shetty Srinivasalu, he was an authority on Annamaya. He taught them all the compositions. Because Annamaya's Telugu is very difficult and different from Tyagaraja's. So he ensured that the pronunciations were perfect. Whatever inputs musically...
Little more native.
I think 14th century.
Yes.
So it is a different Telugu.
Before Trinity only.
Before Trinity.
Bhakti Kundala Koneti Nilayuni Srinidhiyina Pani Koluvudi.
Essentially, she liked, even before concerts, she used to have idlis. The entire money of Suprabhatam went to Lord Venkateshwara himself. I remember when in Pittsburgh concert, when she sang Srinivasa Thiruvenkatamudayan. In one such concert, my grandmother removed the gold bangles and gave it. Sweet she could not have because she was highly diabetic. She was an insulin-dependent person.